everyone, it's Zadira, and I'm in Enshrouded. It's been so long, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. I just love this game, and I cannot wait to share with everyone the best things about it for sure. It's a wonderful building game. It reminds me a lot of different games that I've played, Minecraft and Landmark and all those games. And so mainly for the videos, we're going to be showing you a little bit building, I think, more so than anything else. Now in the evenings, let's get where my face isn't in the shade. In the evenings, we'll probably be streaming, and I'll be streaming with Steffi. Y'all are familiar with her with our art videos. And we'll be streaming, and we'll be doing the actual dungeons and bosses and exploring and all that. But I think for my videos, I'm going to show you, at least at the beginning, some building tips and techniques and how to build and all that. So to get started today, when you first come in, I like how it's just like getting right up into my face. The camera's automatically doing that. So when you start in Enshrouded, you start up there above my head. You can see where you start. You start in there and you come down, you go through, you do a little tutorial. These ruins right here behind me, you'll see these from up there above, and you can go in and explore those when you first come in. But your first quest is mine says traveling through the shroud, but I'm so, oh, here's a sheep. Well, I just had two wolves attack me while I was trying to get set up here. I guess they killed that sheep. But usually you have a little, what do you call it? A beacon. Yeah, I can see it's kind of barely pinkish over there. And it says to set up your base there. But I don't know. I really like this spot here. You can look over the bridge and look down into the shroud. There's tents down there, and then you have this entrance into the name of, oh, is that another, oh, I thought saw another sheep, but it's a stone. And we have all these, oh, I hope it's not getting dark already, so I better stop talking and get busy. So I saw these little areas over here. Wherever you put your flame altar, you can build, and you can add to things and destroy things. And I've tried to place through here, but I wasn't able to figure out how to actually remove those some things you can't remove in the game. So I thought, well, I'll move over here. Let's see if I can go ahead and move this rock out of the way. And I thought it'd be more fun to maybe, ooh, that's a lot of stone, yay. Let's pick all that up. We need it. You need so much building materials in this game, but it's not hard to collect them. Okay, so I want to lay down my flame altar, and the things that go crazy for me is the keys. So I did rebind a couple of keys. V used to be for crouching. I mean, let's see. I put V for crouching. I forget now what V was, but C is for crafting. I've changed that. And then B is for backpack. I is for inventory. And that brings up kind of like the backpack. I'm not sure what the difference is. But I did go ahead and make one of these flame altars. So we want to put that down first, because you can't do any building or any changing or anything until you put your flame altar down. So Alt will change. We have 2 toolbars. And if you have a building hammer in your number 1 key, then you can build. But right now we want to go to number 5 and place down our altar. It says not enough space. You know what? I need to get rid of that tree. That thing is in my... Oh, I didn't want to lay it down. Shoot. Okay, it might be in the perfect spot. Let's try. Let's see here. Let's get this tree chopped down. And you're going to get an axe at the very beginning as you go through the tutorial. And that's fine for destroying stuff, but go ahead and craft your, what is it called? Axe and your pickaxe because those will do you much better. I'm going to go and pick this up because I'm thinking it's not going to be exactly where I want. Well, maybe. Well, I can see the orange. Yeah, let's see here. I don't know how to zoom out. I don't know that you can. Where's the orange line? Yeah, I think I need it much. Let's see. Where is that orange line? If it's dark, I could see really good, but I don't want it to be dark yet. But it looks like it's going to be. Okay, just pick it up. Oh, I know. If I put my hammer on, I can see it, right? And go into the building mode, I think. Yes, there we go. So maybe I was kind of wanting to take in the edge of those. As you upgrade your flame altar, your spacing around your flame altar. So everything in here, in your flame altar, in this area, in this orange, where the orange lines are, is protected. And it's where you can build. So I think I did it pretty close to what I wanted. Okay, well that's good. Kind of knew the area. And so as we grow our area, I'm thinking it will go further this way. I'm not sure. I haven't grown an area. I only played the demo. And as you guys know, the demo, it didn't last forever. And I think that's probably going to be fine. I think I was going to move it over just a little bit further that way and this way, but I think it will be fine. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of terrain difference here. You can see where some of this is going to go way up high, and you're not going to be able to place at that distance. So your blocks are going to end up being really high. So a hint and a tip that I got from watching Chisel Chip. He is an amazing young man. He actually won the award. He won a contest during beta for building the best build in beta. So that tells you how good he is. And I got so many hints and tips from watching his videos. And so hopefully I can share all of those with you. I'm just worried about this area over here because, yeah, I think it'll be fine. Because really there's a lot that I learned from him that helped me a lot. So if you can see, if I go straight across, it's going to get eventually, it says not enough space. That's because I'm standing in it. But I can't push it any further that way because of the terrain. You can go, well, oh my gosh. You can go, but see, it raises it up. So what we want to do is raise it up. But if you want to snap it to your altar, my whole thing is I want the altar in the middle of my house because the altar gives out really good light, and that's the worst thing inside these builds. You can get lights and put in the house, but having the altar inside in the middle of your house, it really helps right off the bat at the beginning. So the way you do this is you take your I'm in the foundations. I'm in the 4-meter section. I'm at the foundation in the 4-meter section. If you press Alt and hold it down, it will bring up all these different things you build with. Like that's 2-meter roofs. And then this section is the 4-meter. There's the 2-meter. And there's the 1-meter, just single blocks. And then on over, as you go down, there's roofs, all the different roofs, and then you also can do terrain. So that's holding down Alt. So what we want to do is hold down Alt, go back up to the 4-meter, and I'm using foundations. So once you're in that part, you'd use your number keys. Like that's foundation, there's the wall, there's the windowed wall, and you don't even have to use the templates. These are the building templates. You don't have to use them. You can use single blocks and build singly too. So what you want to do is use X, and X snaps normally, but we don't want to use X right now because see, it's snapping, but it won't let me. I'm moving my, that's all it does. So if I press X again, it relieves my snap. So that I'm snapped up to the edge, not really snapped. I've just placed it up to the edge of the altar, and I can go with my mouse just going up and down with looking at the screen. My mouse is going forward and moving my mouse up and down forward, not touching any buttons, but you can bring it up a little bit better than, a little bit more control than what you have. So if I push X again, see what happens? That's the only options you get. So you want to push X, and then you can bring it up. And this is so bumpy here. I don't like going up this high normally. Well, I really like it here, but I found this ground here is so bumpy that it's hard to get it to work. So I want to go ahead and place it there. Now, oh shoot, you know that is my hardest thing in this game, is in Ark, when I play Ark and I want to stop using a structure, I'll just press right click. All immediately after I've used a structure, I'll just right click. It's so ingrained in my memory, and I'm having a horrible time because, okay, if you left click with your hammer, that places it. But if you right click, which is what I normally do, it will remove it. So I keep removing things I've got, and you know what? I looked into the key bindings for it, so what I have to do is press tab to get out of it instead of right click. I'm so used to pressing tab. Okay, while we're talking, let's go ahead and we need to commune with this and extinguish the flame because we're wanting to take it out of here. So it says 28 seconds. It's going to go away, but you do have a little bit of time, anything you've placed. But normally, once you place your altar, everything inside of here will be fine and be protected. But once you remove an altar, everything in here will go away and revert back to its original place. See how high this goes up over here? So in order to make sure I have it level and I have problems. So this is going away. There we go. Now, have I got another one already built? No, I do not. Let's go ahead and craft one. To craft a flame altar, you only need 5 stone. So I've got plenty of stone, and there it is in my number 5. And now is when you want to press X. Wow, that's weird coloring. That's weird. Oh, is it because, I don't know. That's weird, isn't it? Something looks weird. Why am I so far away, too? Oh, have I got my... no, we don't want to do that. I don't understand. Oh, you know what? I guess that's just normal. But anyway, we do want X. Because, see, it's not snapping if I unclick X. But if you click X, it snaps really nicely. And so you place it. There we go. And now, because we did that, you know what I just saw, though? I don't want to do stone floors. Okay, that's a good thing to say. So let's press our hammer, press tab, takes us into the building mode. And then if you want to change what you're making your blocks out of, you go to control and you do your mouse wheel. See how that's moving over there way up on the right hand side? So hold down control and that chooses your materials. So right now we're going to use rough. We're only using things that you can get early game. There are so many prettier things coming, but we want to use the wood, but we don't want to place it. Okay. So see now if I right click I can remove that one and remove that one. Okay. So now we want to place our wood floor and see how nicely it snaps. So my advice is to go up here and snap to each 4 sides of the altar first. That will help, because if you're trying to snap here, sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it just gets a little cattywonkled. And 2, looking down, sometimes you can definitely check and make sure that your corners are all perfect and everything is just exactly right. So that's going to be the beginning. Now let's go ahead and continue. We're going to do 5 to the sides. So the altar counts as 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The altar counts as 1. And then we're going to do like this. 3 that way. Yeah, I'm glad we did the higher, even though I like it. The lower down is better. I think. I feel like it's better down low. Looks better. But we're okay because we won't have to ever, see if we go out this way, you can tell we're still, let's go ahead and do that. I'll show you. We're still, look, we're barely going to get into it if we go any further that way. Okay, so now you remove and remove because we're not going to do that. Now I'm going to, I think the tree's going to end up being in the perfect place. So we're going to make a deck out front. We want 3 there. And now, though, do we want our porch facing that way? Or do we, it seems like we'd want our porch facing this way, doesn't it? I don't know. My vision is to have a deck on one side, on the front of the house, and I want to have a workshop for our blacksmith on the back side. That's something that Steffi and I will do tonight, or do in the live stream. But for now, we need to get ready for Steffi and for the blacksmith. I don't know. It doesn't seem like, would we want our house to face? I don't know. That's a hard decision because this, if it wasn't nighttime, see, I right clicked and it didn't do anything. So you have to, I've got to get used to doing tab. Thank goodness I didn't have it on top of my house, or it would have taken it off of there. Okay, so this is how far this goes out. So when we upgrade our altar, this will move out here a little bit. But you see how pretty that is? So I feel like our front porch should be facing, yeah, I really do. I feel like we need our front porch facing that way instead of facing all that rubble and ruin. And you can see, look how much this goes up. If we'd have kept it low down, we'd have run out of space to put those foundations really fast. Okay, let's go back into building mode. So this is going to be our front porch. We'll pretend like this is not here. Well, yeah, I'll just go ahead and delete it. It's going to leave a hole in the ground, but not bad because actually it didn't, because our foundations were so high up. If you have your foundation down like that, it will make a big, huge hole if you say remove. And if you place it and then remove it, it'll, okay, don't press right click. There we go. I've got to get used to that. Okay, so this is the foundation that starts out. So if you look, you have 3 this way, and then 1 out for a porch, and then you have 3 out this way. So 3 by 5, and then you add the 3 up on the front. That's the easiest way to say it. So next, we want to do some corners and some kind of decorative look. And this is kind of easier to do. Sometimes part of it is easy to do looking down. So from here, what we're needing to do is do your alt. Alt will bring up more things that you can choose. And then you want to choose the 1 meter, because we're going to be actually destroying our corners in order to place some pillar. Now see, I did the wrong one, but let me show you. If you're in your right materials, all you do is replace that. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how exciting it is to be playing this game. It is the best building game of any. A building game. So just keep going down. Because our foundations are so high, we're going to have to really cut back a lot because we want to cut it all the way down to the, you know what, I wonder, to the ground, because we don't want that wood to show at all. So you want to do that. You want to completely go down all the way to the ground and cut out these corners. So it's like a 2 by 2. So we're going to change it to rough stone block, and we want to make build these little insets here for each. So I wonder if it would work. So number 3 in my toolbar is single terrain block. What is number 1? Number 1 is single wall block. Oh, okay. So number 3 is terrain block. Number 4 is 2 by 2. Okay, that's what I was wondering if that would work. I think it would. I think that would work better actually. Since our foundations are so high. Yeah, I can't see though very good. I think that, let's see. I think that's going to work better since our foundations are so high. Normally you would only have it 2 by 2, but our foundations are so high that so I want to delete that. Okay, did it delete it all the way to the ground? I think it did. And then replace it with stone. I don't think it did the bottom. So that might be why. There we go. Right click deletes, and we want to go down just a little bit further. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that's actually easier than doing single blocks. Usually my foundation's not this high because that over there in the starter area it's really flat. So we want to do this on each corner. Okay, and it didn't go quite high enough. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, go down. So if you can't get it to do what you want it to do, that's why it's easier to use the 1 block. So let's go with 1. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I can't see. I'll have to check them. Now the front porch, like I say, is different. So I'll show you that later, but for now let's just keep doing this. There we go. I think I could still see wood back down in there, but I don't know. Okay, so now we need to do the back. So I kind of go by this right here. It's this corner and this outer corner. So you have to go this way, this way, this way, this way. And you want to do the same thing. Now once you get that top done, switch to your larger block. Then up. There we go. There we go. Yep. It's just not quite. And it probably doesn't matter that much. You know. For the trouble it's causing, it probably doesn't matter that much. So we want to go this corner and the outer corner. Okay, so now we've got all of our pillar foundations down. We haven't got the pillars up yet, but so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. across there. Okay, so now we have to do the deck. It's a little bit different, so I wanted to stop and show that. So this time, instead of a 4x4 into the wood like we were doing, we're just doing a 2 on the wood like that, and then we're going to come out 2 with our stone. So just one here, one here, one here, and whoop, 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 whoop. Don't get in a hurry. Now come out like that. There we go. And so see how it sticks out a little bit. So that's going to look better for the deck. Okay, that's our porch right there. We have our porch all done. Now, the next thing we need is stairs. So let's go ahead and do tab. No, let's do alt. And we want to scroll down to the 4 meter. And number 8 is the stairs. And we want to use stone for our outer steps. There we go. Okay, so like that. I think that'll look nice with since the pillars are so bulky and big, and they kind of show the bottom of the house. We might take that off and do wood. I don't know. Right now, we'll just leave it like that. That looks nice. So that is the worst part of the building, as far as I'm concerned, is getting all of those fixed. It takes a lot of time. It's not hard. It's very easy to do, but it does take time, and you need to make sure that these middle ones are like we put them, and all of them are the same as you go around the entire section. So now we want to do our pillars up, because that will help us building our walls. So let's go with alt to, oops, alt. I think the problem is I have to use alt for 2 different things, and I think that's confusing to me. So we want to use the pillars. We want to use these chunky out of stone. So let's go control, mouse down to stone. And so we're going to just place these on top of all of our little foundations. So if I do X, it just snaps right there. So I think that's the easiest way to do that. Let's put this over on each. Oop, I missed these. Let's put these on each one. Yeah, I like the fact that it's snapping to them. And we're going to leave the deck till later. I'm thinking they're all the same height. They ought to be. Now that one doesn't act like it wants to snap. Interesting. I feel like there's something goofed up with that foundation then, so we'll check that one out. See, it snapped just fine. And again, that one, no, I don't know. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and take X off so that we can, but that makes me wonder, see if you, interesting. Makes me wonder. Yeah, that one worked. Let's put X on again, because the rest of these are working. I'm not sure. Now that one's not either. Wonder why that one is not working. Let's do the ones that work. Okay. Now you need all those, and then it'll be easier to put up your walls. So you can use the large walls in this large area, but we're going to use the smaller. Okay, like that. No, like that. What about the outer edge? There we go. And I think it might be better to go up to the 2 meter. So if you go alt up to the 2 meter walls, and number two is probably going to be your better one to use for all of them except those 2 really large. And these are a little bit easier to work with. So we don't want to set it inside there. There we go. They're kind of fumbly, but oh, I saw something there. See how nice that is? All right, so there we have all our walls. It was a little bit nitpicky, but we did it. And next is to figure out where you want your doors and windows. And that is so easily interchangeable. You might change it in down the road. It's according to what you have inside your house. But for now, we're going to do doors. And we know we want the doors on the going through these part. Now the doors are, I'm just going to go ahead and use the smaller blocks. It's just easier. And you kind of have to eyeball it. And you have to take away instead of add. And so the doors are 4 by 4, I'm pretty sure, if I can remember right. So you want to go up, might be 4 by 5. That's right, I think. I think that's right. That looks right. And then over here, same thing. You want to just try to eyeball it and get it centered. I mean, you don't have to. Everybody can build the way they want to build. That's the beauty of this. Oh my gosh. You might not have any doors at all and just grapple. Well, I don't think we can use grappling hooks the way I'm thinking. I think you actually have to have devices to grapple to. Like over there on that bridge, there's one. I'll show that another time. Okay, so see, that's the way the doors look. This is the front porch. So we're going to definitely want some windows. And the windows are 2 by 3, I believe. So you want them right in the center there. That looks like that's not going to be centered. I wonder, that doesn't look like I got those right, does it? So that's the one thing that I found out that you can do to fix it. That does not look like, wonder what, you know, that's the one I was having problems with, isn't it? Well, how did I get that different? What is different about it? Can anybody see what's different about that one? I see. No? So on this end, I do see. Yep. We started at the corner and went out right there. So let me fix that and I'll be right back. Okay, we got it fixed. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. And you know what? That should have told me that was wrong, because that's the one that I couldn't snap to, remember? So that's interesting. I think I had another one that it wouldn't snap to, so I may find another one that's messed up. But let's go ahead and finish this part up. So we did windows like that over there, and let's do the same thing over here. Ooh, that tree. Man, I was excited about having that tree, but I didn't even think about the limbs being so close. Hopefully that will not be a problem. Maybe it won't. We might just have to overlook it. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish these windows. Okay, see? That is the one that was messed up, isn't it? It's not centered. So if they don't snap, that's how you know that you don't have them placed right. I just checked and double checked and double checked and double checked. Yeah, see? This is only 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a better way to do it. Okay, let me fix this one. I'll be right back. There we go. Much better. So let's look at these. Are these correct? We said 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I saw that was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. Those are correct. And it looks like these... Are these correct? 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's interesting. What is different about... Maybe they're supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe they're supposed to be different. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those are different. How are they different? So it's probably best to count in when you're before you place them, right? I was thinking, I guess I was eyeballing them, and I was going by this right here, but somehow or other, which one is off? So is it this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this one's off. So yeah, I was going by these corners. I just didn't do it correctly. If you go by these corners and go down this board, you do. Okay, that's where I got confused. You do 1. That's where you start your pillar, but you go out instead of in. I got confused on these, some of these, and I should go this way. So easy fix. I'll bring you right back. Well, okay, let's see how many more times I have to do that. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see, put some stairs on that back doorway, but we don't want to use the stairs right now. We want to go with Alt, gives us other choices, and number 1 gives us the small. I tell you what, I figured out, for me, it's definitely easier just to use this small block to cut out and change. It's just so much, you have so much more control. Okay, so we want a big window here. I think if we do this, look at that nice view. The windows are tiny, so we'll put 3. They're like window frames. That's how you make windows. It's not glass or anything. I'll show you how to do that here a little bit. But look how isn't that nice? Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Let's do the one on this side too. Now that things match up and are right. And it's just, I found it's just easier not to use those blueprints. I mean, sometimes it is, like the stairs. Yeah, you just use the stairs. That's so pretty. Wow. Okay, so, oh, we didn't finish this window because there was a mistake. Wait, now is it fixed? Yeah. Okay, let's do this window. Wow, it's so much nicer when everything matches. Right? Oh my gosh. When things are done properly. All right, so that's good. Oh my gosh, that's so good. All right, so I think in the next video, what do you think? This one has gone long enough. I think we're going to work on the roof. Don't y'all? I wonder if we'll ever get to work on it. Let's see. If I stand like this, maybe I can be in the sun. I wonder if we're ever going to get any kind of customization for our characters. When I was helping out with the demo or playing the demo, they were talking about it, and I wonder if it's going to be, but I like my character. I really like it. I like her little hairdo. I mean, she looks like she's struggling all the time with her bangs all in her eyes. Anyway, but I don't know. I think it's more fun if you don't have to look like everybody else. But we'll see. Like today is the first day of the rest of our lives, right? And I'm so excited to get to share with you so much of this. But anyway, well, I'm going to leave this video right here because we have a lot more. And I tell you what, unless they've improved the roofing, that is going to be a pain. Oh my gosh. And so that's the hardest part about this building is the roofing. It's just really hard to get them to snap right. So we're going to do a whole video on window panes, roofing, and we may have to go down in the shroud because we need some different wood for our upper story. So I'm excited about that because it looks a little bit different. It just gives a bit of a different texture. So I will talk to you next time. Be sure and like and subscribe and click that button, click that bell, and so you can be notified because we're going to be doing so much. It's just going to be constant. Bye for now.